What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks. We got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we got the College Football Week 8 Saturday player props for you guys on the board. And I hope you guys told yesterday's video we cashed again. The last two videos have cashed. So again, we've been going crazy on the picks. As you guys can see right here, we give you guys Kendrick Raphael, player of the day, over his rushing yards. He went crazy, ended up having 81. This play got bumped up all the way to 76.5. And he still was able to cash out that line. So whatever you guys took him at, he cashed out either way. Chris Bell, another guy, went crazy. Could have took his normal line, but again, would just didn't know how it was going to play out with Miami's defense. They were a top 30 team in receiving yards given up, and again, it looks like they didn't really were able to control Chris Bell at all. So definitely we're solid on the picks. These have been our picks within the last couple days. We've currently been on a 21-3 run within the last 11 videos. And in those 11 videos, 9 of the 11 have cashed out. So again, only 3 misses. If you guys have been playing $10 on the whole month of October, you guys have won $135. If you guys have been playing $20, you guys have won a total of $270. And if you guys have been playing $50 on each play in the month of October, you guys have won $675. So these are our picks so far. You guys can see all the greens. If you guys have been telling all of October, these are every single video that we've given you guys, and we just been super consistent on that one. So again, 21-3, can't make that up. 9 out of 11 videos have cashed. So again, definitely been super profitable on that end. Now we are gonna make an announcement right here. We just launched some VIP picks. This is going to be primarily for the NBA season coming up, because if we look at the NBA season schedule, we got games pretty much every day for like a month straight, I believe, to start. So we're going to be loaded up with picks and everything, and definitely are going to have a lot more to upload, or just a lot more picks to find than we could give you guys on the channel. Just talking about picks. So as you guys can see, these slates are loaded up, typically like 10 plus games. So we're gonna give you guys the content right here. If you guys like to join it, we'll still be doing free daily videos for you guys every single day, but it's gonna be starting at 55 a month. We do have an alternative option though on this, and we also do have a whole season deal. It'll be at 200 for the whole season. There's about 6 months in the whole NBA season. If you guys would like to join that, there's only 10 spots. It equals out to like $30 to $33 a month. It's a very good deal. 10 spots. If you guys would like to hop on it, it should go by pretty fast. But outside of that, if you guys can't pay the $55, we do have an alternative right here. If you guys move to this slate, or this little page right here, we did partner with Parlay Play. If you guys use my code LodgeLocks whenever you download the app and just deposit some money, you need to deposit $10 at least. So if you guys use LodgeLocks, deposit $10, I will give you a month of that VIP for free. So again, instead of $55, you'll get it for $10, which is an insane deal. So far, you guys download it. I know there's already a couple of you guys. I have a list of the people that have downloaded Parlay Play, used my code, and deposit $10. So if you guys are one of those people and are watching right now, shoot me an email. I'll have it in the description of my video, and I'll add you guys to that list of the VIP right here on Winnable. So I'll just show you the details how to join up on there below. But enough being said, we're gonna go to hop right onto the picks on today's video for the Saturday, October what is this, 18th slate that we got going on for college football. So should be pretty solid. Again, been cashing out consistently. So without further ado, we're gonna go to hop right the picks on today's video. Got a decent slate. Gonna give you guys a two-man player from 2 different games. Player of the day, we're going to be rocking with Ole Miss versus Georgia. I feel like this game should be electric. UGA, as you guys can see, Ole Miss versus them. 6-0 Ole Miss versus 5-1 Georgia. Should be a very electric game. Over and under of 56.5. Georgia in favor to win by a touchdown, so it should be pretty close, competitive down to the wire. 6-0, obviously, very solid team. But their defense has been lacking in some areas, which we're going to be going over in a second. We're going to be rocking with Chauncey Bowen over his Bowens over his rushing yards at 51.5. This play originally started at 46. Still like the value though, even though it got bumped up a little bit by 6. Either way though, 52 rushing yards should be pretty fair for this guy. So far this season, he's covered 50-50, 3 out of 6. The only teams where he hasn't been able to cover it in was a tough Tennessee team in this rushing yards or whatever. And then passing yards, that's pretty much where they won this game. Defense and everything. If you guys watch that, you'll understand how the game played out, not necessarily on the ground. And this last game against Auburn, very solid rushing defense team. But he only had 4 rush attempts in this matchup. So again, not really worried about that. This game, he should be playing a lot more snaps and everything. So Ole Miss matchup, as you guys can see, they're currently ranked 96th in rushing yard defense, and they are actually a top 25 team in passing yards. So Georgia in general, they're not even a passing team. They have a 45% pass rate compared to a 56% run rate. So again, overall, they love to run the ball, just primarily rather than passing, which they always have been like within the last 5 seasons. But now we have this matchup against Ole Miss, who is tough on the passing yard defense, but super vulnerable on the rushing yard defense. So a guy like Chauncey Bowens, I believe they should be able to just feed him a lot so far this matchup. If they saw he had 5 rushing yards last game and only a total of, or his line was at 46. Again, they wouldn't have bumped up by 7 if they didn't think he was going to get that many touches within the next game. He averages 10 rush attempts a game, though. Definitely see 12 plus out of this guy guaranteed, with the average of 5 rush attempts per or 5 yards per rush. So it should be pretty solid. Again, the matchups vary, but him and the Nate Frazier guy, both these guys pretty much share the snap share and rush attempts pretty much 50-50, as you guys can see. 24.8 compared to 24.8, 60-60 rushes on the season. So both these guys definitely have a lot of leverage, but I feel like this guy is probably going to be the main go-to player on actually being able to convert those rushing yards attempts for us. So should be pretty solid. Love the value on this play. Don't really got too much else to explain. Ole Miss, again, just all season they've been super vulnerable to opposing running backs, and this one should be a very good game. Like similar matchup, which I believe this one should end up identical to, is UGA versus Georgia versus Alabama. Very similar matchup. Alabama, a top 20 team in passing yard defense, but pretty vulnerable in the rushing yard area. This dude, they rushed him a lot, 12 rush attempts, and ended up having 119 rushing yards. Now Ole Miss, very similar defensively. So again, definitely expecting the game plan to go out there and just try and pound them down below. And as you guys can see, it is over there in Georgia. So even if they get the lead a little bit, which it's anticipated to be, again, the spread, they're anticipated to win within a touchdown. So if they're up majority of the game, again, got home field advantage. More than likely, there's going to be a higher ceiling of the running backs having more opportunities on those rush attempts. Again, with them not playing from behind and them just trying to control the ball and get those long drives however they want it. So we'll be back to this one as our player of the day on today's video. Chauncey Bowens over that rushing yards right here. If you guys are new to the channel, we give you guys a player of the day in every single video. Those are the ones we are most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting. So that case, we're rocking with him on this play right here. And then our last and final player that we're going to give you guys, moving on to this Baylor versus TCU game. I feel like this game should be electric. Horned Frogs, Bears should be pretty solid. Jordan Dwyer over his 14.5 receiving yards. Again, it is a Goblin line. The only reason why I'm taking it is because his workload has gone down a little bit, but 15 receptions or receiving yards for this guy should be easy. He's averaging 6.5 targets on 4 receptions. So, so far this whole regular season, he's seen no less than 3 targets a game and no less than 2 receptions a game, and he's averaging 13.7 yards per reception. So if the bare minimum that he's catching is 2 receptions, either way, he's still going to be able to cash for us. But again, against this Baylor team, which they're anticipated to be playing from behind, or I forgot what the spread was, but this game is going to be relatively close. I know it's a 1-possession game. This line originally started at 34.5 for his normal, got bumped up all the way to 40, so even PrizePicks knows this guy's a great chance of going over and just having a good game. Again, this game should be pretty much back and forth. They are over at home, which this dude has covered in majority of his home games so far this season. And if we look at his Baylor's ranking in receiving yard defense, they're currently ranked 76, giving up a total of 225 plus a game. So definitely solid right here. His targets, again, have definitely been consistent. That's the reason why I'm taking the Goblin line, though, is because the last 2 dropped to 3 and 4. But either way, with those targets, 15 receiving yards for this guy should be easy. He's the number 1 target on this team so far with 39 targets on the season, 18% target share. So definitely expect him to go off in this matchup. Don't really want to go too crazy into depth. Again, it is a Goblin line for a reason. If we look at the value, it's currently minus 1,000 on DraftKings, minus 550 on FanDuel. So again, should be pretty much cherry and easy for us to cash on this one. And then I forgot to add on this play. I'm not sure where it went, but Chauncey Bowens in his last 6 home games, I believe, or something. Again, he's been able to cover his line, like, or 6 out of 5, whatever it was, against opposing teams. So definitely been a main factor, him just being a dog at home. So yeah, it's going to conclude today's video. Again, those two players, Chauncey Bones and Jordan Dwyer, we're going to be rocking with the overs on their plays. So Jordan Dwyer, original line at 39. We're going to be rocking with the 14.5 play right here. And these are going to be our two players for this Saturday, October 18th, Week 8 college football slate. Again, Chauncey Bones over 51.5 rush yards, paired with Jordan Dwyer, 14.5 receiving yards. So that's all we got in today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Been going crazy on the channel. And the month of October, we give you guys 11 videos. Only 2 of those have missed, and 9 of them have cashed. So again, if you guys been telling, showed you guys the breakdowns. If you guys been playing those units, how much money we have won together on the channel. And every single amount, even if you put the bare minimum of $5 so far in all of our plays in October, you still met more than way more than enough to join the VIP that we just launched today. So again, if you guys played $5, I believe you like made 70 plus on every single play combined. So again, definitely well over the price that we're charging it at. So if you guys could use those profits, join that. Again, definitely a very good option. We got NBA season around the corner. Slates are so stacked. Again, got a lot of content, a lot of players to find on the board rather than these just WNBA videos that we've been doing. Even though the WNBA videos have been super consistent in the playoffs, again, definitely got so much more to choose for with the NBA being back right here. But that is all I got for you guys in today's video. Again, please leave that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would be much appreciated. There is a new hype feature on the channel. If you guys hit it, it helps with the channel just getting out to more people, so that'd also be much appreciated. But that is all I got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.